Hi everyone, have a good day. Okay, for this week we will proceed to our second chapter or second topics, which is types of courseware. So today we will learn and identify the types of the educational courseware or application that we will use in our teaching and learning process. Okay, so today I will explain to you several types of courseware that we will use and the example that we can identify from the courseware and application. Okay, just a refreshment. Okay, the refresh our topics last week. What is the multimedia courseware? Okay, multimedia courseware in general is a courseware that is used of different communication medium within a single computer program used to present information. In a simple words, multimedia courseware is the courseware that is the main purpose is to um, education or in teaching and learning in our class. Okay, so for in the computer terms, it is called computer-based training. Okay, which is the computer itself, the software itself is used for training. Okay, if you remember the views of the technology in education, the one of it is the technical and vocational, right? Okay, so the computer-based training and tutorial is a it is used to train personal or technical subject and slideshow presentation like this. Okay, and then the benefit of incorporating multimedia elements that you have been done in the TikTok video, the benefit of multimedia education. Yes, everyone have said, most of you have said that it's a good things or good medium that give you ability to better explain concept and support the learning experience. So to those who have do the video TikToks, I can say it is a good job. All right, you have identified, you have realized the benefits of education in the multimedia in education. Right, good. Okay, so CBT, as I mentioned earlier, is a presentation of training education materials via the computer. The example is like this. Okay, you can found it in the service new service procedures. Let's say you have a new application or new software to explore. So you will go to the tutorial section or help desk or info of the application or the software to see how to use it, right? So it is a new service procedures. It also can be the interactive study guide for textbooks. Okay, if the software or the application is about the ebook, let's say kan, okay, it's a textbooks, maths tutorial or others subject tutorials, mandated health and safety training, okay, especially for health worker. Okay, the tutorial or the CBT is a training to teach the health worker or safety workers how to use the system. Okay, customer relation training, new product introduction, okay, introduction to new company policies and procedures. Okay, for conclusion, the CBT is about the presentation, okay, presentation for training, okay, to train the users how to use the system or the software or the application, okay. All right. So please watch this video that I will provide the link, okay, in the learning materials, okay, for your activity in this week. Okay, so no task, no task for this week. Just watch this video. Okay, so we go for the first type in the courseware, which is tutorial. Okay, tutorial should contain presentation and guidance. Okay, tutorial is used when you not face your trainer face to face. Okay, you not learn with your trainer directly. So you will use CBT, okay, computer-based learning, in types of tutorial. Okay, it can categorize as introduction to tutorials, question and responses, judgment of responses, feedback about responses, remediation, organization and sequence of program segments, and learner controls. I will explain this later. Okay, so this is, for example, the main page of the tutorial. Okay, so it will guide you, okay, what you will learn and what you will experience with using this application or software. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think maybe some of you or maybe all of you during the big examination like SPM, okay, for Malaysian is SPM. I don't know what will happen. What was happen in China, okay, but in Malaysia we have yeah, if you have heard about the apa tutor TV, yeah, tutor TV. Okay, so here we can learn about the subject, okay, by using or by watch the video, do the activities. It seems like what we have done in this course, okay, for online class. Okay, so student will explore themselves to search or to have an information about the subject using the platform that have implement the tutorial types of courseware. Yeah. Okay. So this is the flow of the tutorial. Okay. If you can see, it have an introductory section, and then it will present the information, and in the information we will provide the question and response. Okay, question we will give in the system or in the application, and then the response is provided by the user. Okay, and then when the user input the response, okay, then we will go to the feedback, and then maybe the judge of response. Okay, maybe the tutorial software will give you feedback about the response, and then it will close the program. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we go for the first element of the tutorial, which is judgment responses. Okay, like this. Okay, judgment responses. Okay, it is a process evaluating response to give the feedback. And then the type of judgment we will give it response is correct. Okay, it can we can use in our courseware like the sound of the correct sounds like ding. Okay, correct. Okay, all right. And then maybe the encourage word, congratulations, or good, you are correct. Okay, I think all of you have seen in the courseware, right? And then response content expected or unexpected error. Okay, here maybe the questions not directly give you the final answer. Okay, so it's content the expected. Okay, if a system or the courseware have an error, it will pull out the uh, dialog box that said that you will face the error. Please what. Okay, this is judgment response. And then response partly correct. Okay, maybe your answer is not fully correct. So it will inform you that your answer is not fully correct. Okay, just maybe you have to add on more answer to give the full uh, full mark answer. Okay, and then response neither right or wrong. So maybe the tutorial or the application will make you to do the decision. Okay, there is no right or no wrong, so you have to choose yours. Okay, so response types here we can see either single selection or multiple question, multiple choice. You have answer number A, B, C, and D, and so on. Multiple selection marking, you have to use what is called check box, okay, you mark, okay, and then numeric for the arithmetic problem, for mathematical equation and so on. Single words, you use words, you need to your user to enter the words or enter the equation, enter the answer in words text, okay. And then multiple string, phrase, such as phrase sentences, numerical plus string, physical problem, okay, dragging and drawing, and essay. All of these responses you can use to set in your tutorial. Okay. Okay, for feedback about responses. Okay, it is feedback when your user have response to your tutorial. It will give you you have to give them a feedback about maybe the formatting error, about the following correct responses, following natural responses, and the following content errors. Okay, so you you will have two type of feedback, which is you can give the positive and corrective feedback, or you can give two types of feedback. One is positive, like this, well done, you have done the good jobs, for example. And the corrective feedback. Corrective feedback is more like if your user not give you the correct answer, then you have to tell them you have to tell the user the corrective feedback, such as try again. Okay, your answer is not partly correct. Please add on more concrete answer. Okay, and then timing of feedback. Okay, you have to allocate the time, and then the type of feedback you can give it in terms of in form of text, graphic, okay, audio, video feedback, and error contingent feedback. Okay, this is more to the technical feedback, that it is contingency for just like there's a error that seldom happen when you do the when you use the application or tutorial. Okay, okay, this is like the error contingent feedback. Okay, for example, how much is 10 times 10 times 5? Okay, the answer is 15. This is more for this thing. Okay, so the error contingent feedback, okay, it will say incorrect, try again. Okay, this is and this is example for the others for error contingent feedback. Okay, so it will give you a clue. Okay, you are adding, times means multiply, so try again. Okay, okay, or no, you are subtracting, times means multiply, try again. So this is answer will not you will not give you the answer directly. Okay, the answer is more the feedback is more need you to think, or to get the answer based on the clue. Okay, that's a error contingent feedback. Okay, remediation is a repeat information already seen with more example, pictures, and sample problems. For example, in your tutorial, okay, you have learned the topics, and you have see the video and so on. And when you get the question or the task, and then you not answer it correctly, so it have a the instruction will need you to repeat the information that you had already seen. Okay, but it give you another example. Okay, and the example is will come in the form of pictures or sample problem. Okay, let's say for example 1 plus 1. Okay, 1 plus 1, this 1 plus 1 is the question. Okay, is the question, and then you not answer it correctly. So it will repeat the information with the apple. Okay, one apple plus one apple. Okay, and then you will answer it. Either it will give you more information. Okay, it's that like that. And then in the tutorial also, we have organization and sequence of program segments. Okay, here we have the structural organization of our tutorial. Okay, for example, type of information organization. Okay, we have main menu. In the main menu, we have notes, we have activity, we have evaluation, we have feedback. Okay, and then the verbal information is more like you use verbal approach. Okay, for example, this video, I have shown you the presentation, okay, slide presentation. So I add on with my lecture, my verbal information, my verbal lecture. So here, if I just give you the slide without the explanation in the verbal lecture, so it's not maybe you will not understand it, or maybe you just feel bored to just read the slide, right? Okay, and then in the tutorial we also have the concept, rules and principle, and also the skills. Okay, so this is the organization and sequence of the program segment. So maybe you will give the full concept of big pictures of what we about the topics, and then in the concept we have rules and principle, and we have skills to be competent in the topics. Okay, right, then in the tutorial we also have linear tutorial, branching tutorials. Okay, there's two. Okay, linear and branching. Okay, linear tutorial, we have to follow the sequence of the page. Okay, one by one, like this. Title page, direction. Okay, for example, the topic is glacier. Okay, what is glacier, and then they give you the task, and then second task, and then go to another topic, and then another task. Okay, linear tutorial is more the hierarchical sequence which is familiar, and it is not the difficulty also have a stage. Like for example, for the first question, maybe the question is too simple, more or too direct with the topic, and then go to second question, and the last question maybe the hard question. Okay, so the difficulty is increased. Okay, and then for branching tutorials, okay, this is more that will give you it will allow you to free to choose what topics you want to learn, what activity you will want to do. Okay, so it has the criteria and direction of branching. Okay, so for example, when we start to use our application and we go to the title page, and then they will give you the how to use, or the instruction to use the application, and then we go to the menu, and then you have to choose. Okay, either for the topic number 1 or topic number 2, and maybe the others topic, or is it so it's more dynamic. Okay, branching tutorial is more dynamic rather than the linear tutorial is more static, right? Okay, in the tutorials also, learners or the user need to control. Okay, you have the ability to control in the tutorial in terms of paging. Okay, you can choose The page control should always be obvious and easy. It make easier to the user to choose to drive their learning process. Okay, and it must be consistent in position and methods. Okay, if you put the navigation button here, okay, so in the next page you cannot put it here. Okay, you must have the consistent position and the method. If you want to user to just click, but if you change the way to interact with the application, too many ways, such as click, you have to swipe, you have to so it will make your user confused. Okay, and then you maybe have to provide the help page to help your user to use the application. Okay, or the Courseware. And then asking for answer. Okay, here we have several approach how to asking for answer. For example, require at least one try before you give the hint. Okay, and then maybe you provide feedback based on percentage of interaction and correctly answer. Okay, maybe you give your user two chance to answer, and if they cannot answer correctly, you give the feedback. Okay, keep track number of time answer requested and give advice if the user asks for answer frequently. Okay, so you have the tracking system. Here the more complicated, right? Okay, but it is good if you want to record or you want to see the progress of your student. Okay. Okay, I think that's all for today, for this tutorial topics. Okay, I will proceed for the next types of courseware in the next video. Okay, so thank you.